Consider the radical possibility that the conscious mind actually organizes the physical brain, rather than the other way around. This is the core of hyperdimensional neutral monism, a framework where reality emerges from a neutral substrate that is expressed through space, time, and consciousness. In this model, awareness exists as a distinct metaphysical axis of the universe, persisting regardless of biological changes on the surface of spacetime. Human experience is limited to 4 dimensions, but models like string theory and M-theory suggest the universe requires additional, unseen dimensions to remain mathematically stable. This framework proposes that some of these required dimensions are consciousal, axes that describe the what it's like aspects of reality rather than spatial extent. Just as space is measured in meters, this consciousal dimension, or consciounth, is measured in specific units of experience called egonths and hedonths. Egonths quantify self-related awareness and subjective differentiation from the environment, while hedonths measure the intensity of pleasure or pain. Subjective awareness functions as a precise location within a complex vector space, a structural coordinate of the universe. A simple geometric projection illustrates how higher dimensions interact with lower ones. A 3-dimensional cube casts a flat 2-dimensional shadow that lacks the depth of the original object. Our 4-dimensional spacetime functions like that flat surface, a thin projection of a deeper hyperdimensional bulk. The physical human body exists as a specific node on this surface. Consciousness is a massive geometric protrusion reaching from this surface down into the deeper bulk. Physical structures like the brain and the nervous system are the 4-dimensional shadows cast by this deeper protrusion onto the fabric of spacetime. Every living being on Earth exists as a massive hyperdimensional entity, casting a physical shadow into the universe. This model provides a concrete geometric description of what occurs during biological death. When the physical biological body finally expires, it is only the 4-dimensional shadow cast upon the surface that fades away. The hyperdimensional form casting that shadow remains intact, continuing to exist within the non-spatiotemporal dimensions of the bulk. Death represents a withdrawal from the physical surface, while the conscious subject persists within the underlying architecture of the universe. This geometry applies to all life. The collective web of life on Earth acts as a massive conscious entity, creating a significant protrusion into the conscious entity dimension. If life is ubiquitous, massive webs of life across galactic clusters create universe-spanning protrusions into the deeper bulk. These protrusions offer a resolution to the anomalies of dark matter and dark energy. Just as mass warps spacetime to create gravity, these consciousential protrusions warp the space-time-consciounth composite. This consciouscental lensing creates an attractive pull on the physical universe. The extra gravity physicists attribute to dark matter is the observable macroscopic effect of these protrusions binding galaxies together. Passing away is a retreat from the spatiotemporal surface back into the fundamental fabric of reality. This framework views our inner lives as the universe itself extending into the deeper dimensions of its own being. If you enjoyed this video, please give a like and subscribe. And what would be really helpful would be some suggestions for future videos. Today's video was brought to you by Synastic Systems LLC, founded by Shane Persinger.